Let's kick off this hour by discussing Jack Grealish, who's at Everton's training ground this morning to finalise his loan move from Manchester City. OK, Jay Bothroyd, we talked about the Manchester City side of things in the last hour, but for Everton, this is huge, isn't it?
I love this transfer. I think David Moyes will be great for Jack Grealish. I feel like Jack Grealish will have the freedom to go out there and express himself again. At Man City, just didn't have that freedom. But when you look at the squad as a whole, like Moyes last year went in there, turned it around. They're defensively solid. They've got the talent of Ndiaye, and Ndiaye and Jack Grealish in that same team is going to be great, especially for those forwards. Yeah,
keep your views coming in. You can see there's a few WhatsApp messages and posts on X coming along the bottom of your screen. Please keep those coming in. Jay, you've got a statistic here that no team who's played in the last three Premier League seasons, have scored fewer goals than Everton. They've scored 116, and the next lowest is Wolves on 135. So is that pressure on Jack Grealish to up that, or does that suggest that he might really struggle?
No, I think they've brought him in to up that. I mean, they've got a great defensive record, Everton. They haven't been scoring goals, but they keep clean sheets. They're organised, they're disciplined. And I think bringing someone like Jack Grealish in, he will go out there, he'll make goals, he'll get free kicks. I mean, winning free kicks, Everton are dangerous from free kicks as well, and he's one of the most fouled players in the Premier League. So even from that point of view, it's going to be a bonus for Everton. But I think he's a great player. He hasn't had the best time at Man City, how we all thought he was going to do. But there's no doubt about it. David Moyes can be that person to get him back to where he was at Villa.
Yeah, he'll certainly be happy with his medal cabinet, of course. Let's bring in Everton fan Hannah Rocks now. Hannah, thanks for coming on. Just put into context how big a deal this is for Everton fans.
Well, this is massive. This is like something you can actually get excited about. I mean, we've had quite a few years of misery, and I just think this is the most exciting signing we've had in years. And young people, old people, everyone's excited of the prospect of him playing for us.
Yeah, and at the moment with this deal, a lot of people are talking about James Rodriguez when he signed for Everton, because fans didn't really get the chance to see him because of COVID, wasn't it? Is this a statement signing that Everton needed to take them into the new era?
Absolutely. I think it's a massive statement, Simon, and hopefully on the back of this, other players look at that and think, oh, I want to go there. But it's as I say, it's just absolutely massive, and I think hopefully with the deal potentially being a permanent one at the end of it as well, it shows massive intent from the club.
Jay, I'm going to come to you for this one. I'm sure Hannah will have an opinion as well. But Jay, are Everton seen as a big enough club to Thomas Tuchel? If he's playing regularly for Everton, is that enough for an England manager to take him seriously?
Yeah, I think it's definitely enough. And we've seen Jordan Henderson in the squad recently, Ivan Toney. I think that Everton are a big club still, and Everton are playing in the best league in the world. So I don't see why he wouldn't be in the England squad or in contention if he's playing really well. And he's very capable. He's got a lot of ability. He's definitely not past it. But he just has to find that form again. I think he's got the appetite. By all accounts, he was buzzing to go to Everton. So I'm looking forward to seeing Everton play this year.
What do you think, Hannah? Because, I mean, you don't see Jared Branthwaite in the England squad that often, and I'm sure you think he should be.
Yeah, I think because we've struggled, I think that's been an ongoing thing with us, with some of our players getting into international sides. But with this sort of progression, I think that he'll stand out that much, that he won't be able to be overlooked. And of course, we've got England's number one there playing for us and playing for England. So yeah, I think he'll be noticed. I think he'll stand out that much that he won't be able to be overlooked.
Hannah, first of all, I just want to say I love your sunglasses. I love them, very stylish. But I actually think Braithwaite will get in the England squad this year. Last year he got injured, but when he was playing, he was solid. He got some important goals. I feel like he now is on the ascendancy to step into that England squad. Left-footed, solid, reads the game really well, and the world is his oyster. Now Everton have to keep him as well, because there'll be a lot of clubs that are looking at someone like that. He's got a great profile once again, and he's young.
That's it. I think that's going to be the massive challenge now, is keeping hold of him as well. I mean, I'm happily surprised that we've done it this season. So let's see, and let's push on from there.
Yeah, and going back to Grealish, is there a worry that he might be past his best? Because that has been suggested.
I think we've heard this before. I think this is a common thing when we get players later on and they always seem to shine. They said the same about Gareth Barry and things like that. And I just think it's a fresh challenge for him. I mean, he's 29. Like, it's not like he's like 35. I think it's a fresh challenge for him, and I just think he'll shine. I just think there's no reason why not, and I don't think we should have any negativity around it. Let's see what he can do and shine in the team.
To be honest, sorry, Hannah, I want to speak to both of you here, but I feel like with Jack Grealish, I feel like it's the things, the off-the-field antics that he got up to is why people might say that he's past it. But like you said there, Hannah, he's 29 years old, and I feel like he's got the hunger now to go out there and perform, because there's no doubt he wants to go and play in the World Cup next year. It will probably be his last World Cup as well. So he's got to play well now. And I feel like that's what's going to put the fire in his belly to go out there and perform.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of off the field, I mean, he celebrates winning titles with a few bottles of lager. It's not really that bad, is it, James?
I mean, it definitely wouldn't have been that bad 20 years ago.
No, certainly not. Hannah, in terms of where Everton will finish this season, where do you expect?
Well, it's all dependent. I mean, I think we need to get some more attackers in, centre forwards, as you said before. Jay, you mentioned like getting the ball in and things like that. So I think that we need a few more signings, and I think we'll push on. I think we've got the perfect manager. He knows the club. He loves us. We love him. I'd love to say that we could get a European spot, even the Conference League. I think our fans would absolutely be buzzing with that. So hopefully we just push on. I mean, a top half finish would be amazing, but anything more than that, I mean, just get them last few signings in, and I think we'll do all right.
And buzzing for that new stadium as well. Hannah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Got a voice note from Shane O'Leary on Grealish as well.
Hi, Tom here again. Just on the Grealish situation, do you feel he's wasted his time at City? Like, obviously a very good player. The move to Everton, only positive for him and also the club. But I really feel like, whatever about trying to get his place in the City team, he's really wasted a couple of years of his career. What do you guys think?
I mean, I definitely don't think he's wasted his time at Man City. He's won trophies. I mean, that trophy cabinet is quite impressive. He did play a big role, especially in that treble season. And sometimes you have situations in your career where certain things don't suit you, but you learn from them. So ultimately, I don't think Jack Grealish would say he's played his best football there, but ultimately, he's still had a good time there because he's won things, and which every single player that starts playing football wants to do.
At the end of your career, how important is it to say that? Well, look, I've won that, and that.
Yeah. And
shrug your shoulders. What are you talking about?
Especially that treble-winning season. He was an instrumental part of that treble-winning season. He done a lot of the dirty work, let's say, the defensive duties, tracking back. And Guardiola came out and said that. It wasn't always, going forward, he didn't always set the world alight, but the job he done for the team was second to none, especially in that season.